What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the No Job Rob Show. In today's video, figured I'd talk about the lottery, given that the Powerball is approaching $1 billion yet again, and just give you some perspective a little bit from my time working for them. For those who do not know, before I decided to pursue online business, I did work for a lottery technologies company. So I got a view front row to a very broken mindset that exists surrounding the lottery on a daily basis. You know, I dealt with a lot of the software and the hardware and the business owners who sold lottery, but I also spoke to a number of people who played lottery, and I just wanted to start off by sharing a statistic, and I can't vouch for the accuracy of this. It was just a meme. It was like a simulated conversation between Bill Gates and Warren Buffett, and Warren was supposed to have been saying to Bill, so there's a 1 in 292 million chance that you'll be able to quit your job as a result of winning the lottery. I think that's the jackpot odds, or maybe for one of the jackpots, and there's a 1 in 10 chance that you'll be able to quit your job as a result of starting a business. You see, there's a popular number that goes around when it comes to starting a business that says that at least 90% of people who do will fail. And we can get into the semantics of it. I mean, I would say like probably just about anyone who gets into business will fail, but that's what will actually pave their way towards eventually being successful. And quite a number of people who account for those that failed were people who gave up. So if you want to take that 1 in 10 chance and maybe even increase your odds by making the commitment not to give up, then you could see how that could be an exponentially better option when compared to trying to play the lottery and win the jackpot. But unfortunately, the concept about wealth is that it requires luck to obtain. And as long as you think that way, then you'll probably resign yourself to the rat race and, you know, live a meager existence and pin all your hopes of living a free life on potentially hitting the Powerball. But instead, what you could do is try to take some semblance of control. You know, try to learn a skill that's marketable, maybe a high income skill like high ticket sales, for example. And if you can build something around that and then maybe teach others how to do it, you know, build like an educational business model, that's just something that you see countless people online doing now. But I guarantee you the wealthy don't mind the fact that the middle class looks at wealth this way, because it makes it easier for them to rig the system in their own favor. And in many cases, the middle class isn't even aware or doesn't understand how the wealthy are able to keep the wealth distribution in their own favor. You know, why do you think that they don't teach money in the school system? You know, the school system is designed to pump out employees, not wealthy CEOs and investors. And something else to think about is what were to actually happen if you were to hit. You should really think about what your life would actually be like if you suddenly came into an obscenely large sum of money. It's not all sunshine and rainbows. I mean, if you have a good head on your shoulders and you manage it the right way and you manage your relationships the right way, then sure, you can be set and you can be free to enjoy it. But money is just a tool, and it's something that multiplies what you already are. So if you're a person that has internal issues and you have personality flaws, then those are going to be magnified by the money, and sometimes to catastrophic effect. Now, there are plenty of people who just assume they would be set for life, but unfortunately they find that if they spend a lot, then the money disappears a lot quickly than they anticipated, and now everyone around them resents them because they also play the victim card and say, oh, it's not fair that this person has money now, and they feel like they're owed something. And people are going to be either constantly expecting something from you or levying that envy in your direction, and it's a malicious force. So again, guys, don't play the victim when it comes to your own socioeconomic status. I mean, you know, we all start with different advantages and disadvantages, but at the end of the day, if you die poor, it's your own fault. It's not your fault if you're born poor, but it is if you die poor. So take control. I don't play the lottery because instead I choose to invest in myself and my skills. It's just funny to see logic go completely out the window, especially with the way that people choose to play the game when the jackpot is so astronomically high, like close to $1 billion. Then they say, oh yeah, well that's worth my time. But when it's down, you know, 50 million, 100 million, 500 million, oh yeah, no, I don't even care about that. You know, I'm only interested in the billion, which obviously you're gonna lose close to half of in taxes and fees. I used to see a lot of people would try to play 1111 in the 4-number game on November 11th or something, just to think that that number would ever hit, and on all days it would happen to hit on 1111. Like, do you really think you're giving yourself a chance to win if you're doing that? It's just my kind of anecdotal perspective on it. Again, I dealt with it a lot and just kind of the ignorance and the victim helpless mentality of these people just really rubbed me the wrong way, and honestly it kind of set me on the path towards the direction that I'm going in now. So I'm glad I got to see what not to do. So if you're to take anything from this video, guys, again, skills, my latest venture is high ticket sales. I mentioned it in another video, but I'm learning Jordan Belfort's straight line system, so look forward to some sales related content because I have grown to appreciate just how important it is to learn that skill of influence. You know, I avoided it for such a long time, but I've chosen to attack the discomfort that the idea of learning it gives me, and I'm going to harness it as a weapon to the best of my ability. So I'll be sharing a lot of information about the things that I've learned involving that, so I hope you guys stay tuned for that. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss anything, and I'll speak to you guys very soon on the No Job Rob Show. Thank you guys for watching.